Hey everybody, it's Delight from DenverWhimsyCrochet.com, and I'm here today to show you how to chain. And this is the most basic thing you need to know to get started with crocheting. So right now I have a slip stitch that's already on my crochet hook. If you don't know how to do that, check out the links below for a link on how to make a slip knot. But if you already have a slip knot, then you're ready to go and start this next step. So grab your yarn with your left hand, make sure you're holding it tight, and make sure you're holding on to your work right here. I'm holding on to my little tail here. Hold on to the tail with your left hand. It makes everything so much easier, I promise you. So what you're going to do to make a chain is you're just going to wrap the yarn from back to front. You're going to use your hook to grab onto it, and then you're going to pull it through the loop that's already on your hook. Okay, so that's one chain. Okay, so a little closer one more time. Wrap from back to front, grab on with your hook, and pull through. And a big hint here is as you go, make sure your little pinching here is moving up, so you're keeping it really stable. So back to front, around and through, back to front, around and through. And you can see if I don't move my pinching fingers up on my left hand right here, it's getting wobbly. And it's going to be harder and harder for me to do that. So I'm just going to move it up as I go. And that'll make it easier to continue pulling through. So back to front and through, back to front, through, back to front, through. All right, so here's a note about how it should be looking right now. It should be looking flat. So if I put this down, wow, that looks really far away. If I put this down, it's going to be laying down flat. And a lot of people, when they first start, it's going to be a little bit like twisted or something, because somewhere in there your yarn will get twisted when you're just a beginner. And if that's how it's looking for you right now, go ahead and pull it out, because that's not going to work very well. So you just want a flat chain, and you want to be able to count how many chains you have so you can follow the instructions on whatever project you're working on. So you can count these V's right here. And you can see it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, and one more little note here. Most of the time when you start out chaining something, you'll do however many chains it says, and then the pattern will say to turn around and start your next row, you're going to single crochet or double crochet or whatever it is into the second chain from the hook. And so second chain from the hook just means that you don't count this loop that's on your hook. You count this chain right here, and then this chain right here is the one you're going to want to go. So you're basically just skipping the one that's very closest to the hook, and you're going into the next one over. Ah! And so this is the second chain from the hook. And so now if I'm going to go in and start doing single crochets, which is another video, that is my second chain from the hook. Okay? So that is how you chain. I hope it helps. If you like this video, I would love for you to subscribe, and I've got some links down below to some projects you can use to practice your chaining and to keep going here with some rows so that you can make something long and skinny and awesome. So I hope you have a great day and happy hooking.